Hi class, welcome back. We are going to review adverbs. I went over it with you yesterday and we are going to practice again today. So grab a pencil and paper and come and join me so you can work through this too. As a reminder, an adverb tells more about a verb. Adverbs tell how, when, or where about the verb. Many adverbs, as we learned on Monday, end in ly. She moved suddenly. How did she move? Suddenly. He was here when? Yesterday. Okay, so we answered the question in the first sentence with how she moved, and the second sentence, when he was here. So last week we talked about adjectives, and an adjective is a word that describes a noun, and some adjectives tell what kind, which one, or how many. So what we're going to do today is say if the underlined word is an adjective or an adverb. Okay? So here we have red bricks. What kind of bricks? Red. Okay, so we're asking what kind, and that is an adjective. 3 houses, we're asking how many. Okay, that is an adjective. Now, here's where you have to write down adjective or adverb, and you don't have to write down the whole big word, okay? So if you think that the word is an adjective, you're going to write down ADJ. If you think it is an adverb, you're going to write down ADV. Okay? So, dancers moved slowly to the stage. How did they move? Move is a verb, so slowly has to be an adverb, ADV. The slow dance began with a drum beat. Slow is telling about the dance. Dance is a noun. Okay. What kind? What kind of dance? Okay, that's an adjective. John had a surprising part. What kind of part? Okay, what kind is an adjective question and part is a noun. So adjectives describe nouns. The girl moved surprisingly fast. How fast? Here's the word how. Fast is a verb, so surprisingly is an adverb. Remember, you can always press pause if I'm going too fast. I would press pause, write your answer, and then hit play to see if you got the right answer. His entire dance was made up. What dance? The entire dance. Okay, dance is a noun. Okay, because you could just say his dance was made up. Well, what part of his dance? The entire dance. The dance. In this sentence, dance is a noun. Okay, his dance was made up. The thing. So this is an adjective. The children were entirely amazed by the show. Amazed is a verb. How amazed? Entirely. Remember, those ly words are adverbs. An unusual song began. The song is the thing, the noun. What kind of song? Unusual. Adjectives describe nouns. And if you don't know, always look up here in your help box. Always look up there. That's going to give you the answer, okay? The horn was unusually loud. How loud? Unusually. And there's your clue. The ly means it's an adverb. John sang beautifully. How did he sing? Beautifully, it ends with an ly, and that's our clue that it is an adverb. Now, not all adverbs end in ly, but a lot of them do. Okay. Now, moving over to this page, I want you to write down one of the words in parentheses that's going to make the most sense here. Okay. Again, you're going to need to hit your pause button and write down your word and then hit play to see if you got the right answer. He sang blank so we could understand the words. He sang clear or clearly. Hit pause and then come back and check the answer. He sang clearly, okay? How did he sing? Sing is a verb and it ends in ly. That's another clue that it's an adverb. We were complete or completely amazed by his singing. Hit pause. Completely amazed. Amazed is a verb. Adverbs describe verbs and end in ly. Okay, number 9. He careful or carefully examined the music. Hit pause and write your answer. Carefully explained. Explained is a verb. Carefully describes the verb, making it an adverb, and it ends in ly. He heard the rapid or rapidly taps on the drum. Hit pause and write your answer. He heard the taps. Taps here, he heard what? That's a noun, okay? So you have to write rapid, and that describes the noun, and it is an adjective. All right? The loud or loudly note surprised us. Hit pause. The loud note surprised us. Note is a noun. Loud is an adjective because it describes the noun. Musicians were smiling blank at the end. Hit pause. How were they smiling? Happily. Smiling is a verb. Happily is an adverb because it describes a verb and it ends in ly. Okay, so now I'm going to go back up and I'm going to say if each of these words were adjectives or adverbs. Clearly is an adverb. It describes how he sang. Completely amazed. It completely is describing an adverb or a verb, so it's an adverb. Carefully explained. Explained as a verb. Carefully describes the verb, so it's an adverb. The rapid taps on the drum. Taps is a noun. Adjectives describe nouns. And if you need to watch this a couple times so you can let it all soak in, go ahead and watch it a few times, okay? The loud note, note is a noun, loud is an adjective because adjectives describe nouns. They were smiling happily. How were they smiling? Smiling's a verb. Happily is an adverb. It ends in ly and describes a verb. Okay, guys. Um, on Friday, you will be taking a little test over this. So